Welcome back yet again to the WD warehouse. Today we are talking about red oak, specifically northern red oak, and wanted to talk a little bit about it. It's after hours here today, but we're going to be loading up some trucks, and so you might hear some forklifts in the back, and we might have some people coming by to pick up some material. But right now, I wanted to talk about red oak, specifically northern. I grabbed these. These are going to be made into herringbone. But I wanted to grab these because they're short and easy to handle, or shorter, I should say, and easy to handle. And I wanted to show you the uniformity of color of northern red oak. And as you can see, there's very little color differentiation between the boards, and that is typical of northern red oak. There's another good attribute to northern red oak, and that is the nice tight grain. Now the nice tight grain, if you can see the distance between the growth rings there, but it's very tight. I'd say it's maybe a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch. Now that's very important because it is the cold hard winters of the northern region that give northern red oak a higher density level, and also it makes it more stable in the sense that it's less susceptible to twisting and warping than, say, southern or Appalachian wood. It's also the rich soils that we have here that afford it this nice uniformity of color. Okay, now that being said, I want to move on quickly here to what it will look like when it's finished. Now these are from our pre-finished selection. This is a 3 1/4 width, and this is our northern. These are a couple pieces of our northern red oak Select, and that is your premium grade of northern hardwood. Now, as you can see, it has a nice uniform color, very little color variation between the boards, and a nice warm hue to it, and that's typical of northern red oak. I'm going to show you just quickly some grading on our other grade in pre-finished red oak, which is called our conservation grade. Our conservation grade is a long length character grade floor, 42 inches on the average length. Now in this board, you're going to see color variation. Here you have a little mineral streak here, and here you can see a tight sound knot that we filled before we finished the floor, the same that your contractor would do at your home. We use a 9-coat ceramic finish on our pre-finished, but again, this conservation grade is a great product. It is about full use of the resource and conservation of material. All of these products, by the way, are available in FSC, which is certified by the Forest Stewardship Council as coming from well-managed timberlands. They're available both in FSC and non-FSC. The last product that I want to show you of our red oak is what we call our mountain grade. Now these are going to be the shortest boards that you're going to see in our mountain grade. And these are what we call starter boards, and they're between 3 and 4 foot. And you might think that would be excessive, but it's really about one thing when it comes to our plank floors. And what it's about with regards to our plank floors, it's about the look. And when you have a wide plank floor, you want it to look like a plank floor. If it's short, the floor looks chopped up and busy, particularly if it's rustic. Then that compounds how busy the floor is because it's even shorter, and then again you have all of this character mixed in, and it doesn't look like a nice long plank floor. So what we've done is done an unusual selection where we are in effect making long length character grade floors. Here you can see the nice knots, beautiful character here just surrounding this knot that we have filled prior to finishing. All of your boards will be between 5 and 7 feet in our mountain grade. You will get perhaps 1 or 2 what we call starter boards. Those go up along the wall for the long run in the mountain grade. Last thing, I'm going to show you a larger panel. This is a larger panel of the mountain grade. And here you can really get a good sense of the character of of the floor. Again, it's essential in a long length character grade, to have the length, because you have these knots and so forth, and you want it to look rustic and authentic, and that's what's important. I want to thank you for joining us here at WD, and please come back for more product knowledge videos.